This Saturday does mark the 26th year for a very popular South Richmond festival that brings together dozens of artists and artisans, all for a good cause. That good cause once again this year is Caritas, congregations around Richmond involved to assure shelter, which works to break the cycles of addiction and homelessness here in our area. CEO of Caritas, Stanley, is here to fill us in on what they're up to, which is a lot, and also the event this weekend. Thank you for joining us, Karen. Good
Thanks
to see
for
you.
having me. Great to see you.
I think last time I saw you was at the Celebrity Serve back in February, which is another big fundraiser for Caritas. Caritas does so much in our community. For people who are not familiar with it, they may have heard the name Caritas, but may not be exactly sure what you do. So what do you do?
Well, we are mostly known for the congregational shelter that we've been doing for almost 30 years now. But the rest of the story is that we also have a furniture bank that helps about 1,000 households a year get what they need to start their life over again. We have a recovery program, 214 beds for men with limited resources but are struggling with addiction, and we also have a path back to employment through our Caritas Works program.
I know your furniture bank has an auction, which I'm bidding on like every month, so I'm over picking up my things a lot over at Caritas. And this is a program that just joined. You started out by talking about the congregational shelters, which may be the thing that most people are familiar with through their churches.
Right. Yeah, but the other programs are really more about the sustainability, about getting people back on their feet to be able to live their lives again, reconnect with their families, and be tax-paying, productive members of our community.
And really just kind of giving people that hand up that they need.
Absolutely.
Once you sometimes in life hit rock bottom, and getting back up on your feet is a difficult process.
It is, and especially with addiction, this isn't a moral failing we're talking about a disease, and trying to get people the help that they need to be able to start over again.
So what are some of the ways that you do that?
Well, we have this recovery program called the Healing Place, which is under the Caritas umbrella. One of our big things that we're working on now is that we have a big gap in our system, is that we don't have the same services for women. So that's one of the projects that we're working on now, is helping begin to have those conversations and working on a project to eventually be able to bring those services to help women as well.
Right, to fill that gap. When I was doing research yesterday, I did read an article in the paper, and it looks like this is a very exciting project for Caritas to be able to help both the women and the men in the community.
It is. We're looking forward to it. We're a couple of years out yet, but stay tuned. It's going to be a great project for the community.
That's wonderful. The opioid problem, the addiction problem, this is something that we're hearing a lot about in the news, reading about it, and that's where your services are probably a lot more needed in our community.
They are. The opioid addiction has gotten a lot of attention because it is so deadly, but at the end of the day, there's still all sorts of other addictions. Alcohol is still going to be the biggest that we see in our community. And right now, in the Healing Place, we're seeing more cocaine than we are opioids. So it ebbs and flows, but addiction is addiction, and we need to be there to help everybody with all different types of addiction. If
somebody is thinking, maybe I need help, or maybe someone in my family needs help, how do they reach out and utilize your services?
They can just call the main number, 230-1217, or stop by at the Healing Place, which is at 700 Dinwiddie Avenue. And we'll see if they're a good fit for the program.
And as far as the community, is there anything the community can do to help Caritas?
We always obviously need financial support, but being an advocate, we have a new enterprise called Caritas Solutions, where we help right-sizing families. We're doing some commercial moving, and we get to keep the furniture to help the next family in need, and then we're helping provide the services as well for both individuals and residences and corporations.
So it sounds like Caritas really has its finger on the pulse of the community and what the community needs, and you're growing to adapt to those needs.
We are. It's been an exciting 5 or 10 years that we've been really growing in this way we listen to what our clients need, and we develop programs to fill the gap in our community to help fill those needs.
And because there's so much going on, that takes money to keep it going, and that's where things like Festival of the Arts comes in. This is a few years now that you've been the beneficiary of this event, and I'm sure you've been at the 43rd Street Festival.
Absolutely.
Tell us about that. What is it like? What's the atmosphere like?
It's a juried group of artisans, so you're going to find the cream of the crop of the Richmond and Virginia area coming in to be part of this. We make our money by selling raffle tickets. All the artists donate something to be raffled off. So Caritas sells the tickets. And then we have beautiful T-shirts every year that are collectibles. So You know, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Usually about 10,000 people show up for this.
Oh, that's a lot.
It is. It's a big event, and it is just a wonderful way to spend your day. We're coming on Christmas season. It's a great place to find unique Christmas gifts for those hard ones to shop for.
Shopping.
Yes.
That's always a good thing. And then we, of course, have Susan Greenbaum and Chris Parker here with us today. So there's music. You got a musical stage there.
And food. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a great day, so come out and join us.
It's a wonderful family event, too.
Yes.
So bring all the family when you come. And also an opportunity to learn more about Caritas.
Yes, we'll have people there that can talk, and we can find ways to plug in, and we'd love to meet you.
Well, thank you so much for everything that you do here in our community through Caritas, and best of luck with the event this Saturday. You're welcome. The weather's coming on your side. Benefiting Caritas, the 26th Annual 43rd Street Festival of Arts is this Saturday, September 16th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the 1400 block of 43rd Street in South Richmond, and we'll put a link to more information on our website. Just go to WTVR.com/VTM. Karen, thanks so much. We'll see you on Saturday.